book can take you anywhere. Turn the pages and you'll be there. Come on, join us, you'll see. We're reading with Carylee.
Hi, friends, and welcome to another episode of the Read with Carylee show. I am your host, Carylee. Today we have another amazing author, Miss Jennifer Roberts, and she is the author of Meet Kaliyah. Now, she takes us through Kaliyah's day, and we get to meet Kaliyah's family. So I am just about ready to meet Kaliyah. So it's time to
tell the story.
Thank you, and take it away, Miss Jennifer Roberts.
Hi, I'm Kaliyah Richardson. I am 6 years old. My favorite colors are purple and pink. I have two favorite colors because I can't decide which one I like best. I love to read, draw flowers, and play on the computer. I also like riding my bike, playing dress up, and pretending to be a cashier. When I grow up, I want to be a singer, salon owner, and a pediatrician. That sounds like a lot, but I can handle it. I live with my daddy, mommy, little brother Warren, and our dog Louie. I love my family because they love me. They teach me to be kind and responsible. My parents spend a lot of time with my brother and I playing games, attending church, and going on family field trips and vacations. Next summer, we are going to Adventureland. I can't wait. One of my favorite things to do is play school with Warren. Of course, I am the teacher, and he is the student. I teach him how to read books, count and write his letters. He's a very good student. My daddy is the coolest. He is an entrepreneur. That is a grown-up word for someone who owns their own business. He works hard to make sure that our family has all the things we need, like a nice house to live in, food to eat, and clothes to wear. He also works hard so that we can buy things we want, like lip gloss, ice cream, and slime. My mommy is the best. She is a stay-at-home mom, which means that her job is to take care of Warren and I and make our home comfortable. She cooks great food, plays with me, reads to me, takes me places, and cleans up after me. She also helps me with math. When I get hurt, she always makes my boo-boos feel better. I love my little brother. He's 3, and he's so cute. He likes dinosaurs, trucks, books, blocks, and climbing. He and I love to play tag, but my mom says that if we keep running through the house, someone is going to get hurt. I think she's just making that up. Louie is our family dog, and he is awesome. We adopted him from the pet store last year around Christmas time. I still remember the night we brought him home. Warren and I were so excited because we really wanted a dog. I love to give Louie kisses and rub his soft fur. He likes when I play fetch with him outside and give him peanut butter treats. I am a first grader at Winchester Academy. I love school and have the best teacher, Mrs. Clemson. She makes the school day fun and exciting. On the first day of school, Mrs. Clemson wore big yellow sunglasses and a silly hat to class. She said she did that because she knew it would make her new students smile and feel more comfortable. She also greeted each student at the door and welcomed us by name. I still don't know how she knew everyone's name on the first day of school. 2 weeks ago, we planted lima bean seeds in a cup. Every day, we check on our plants and give them water if they are dry. I named my plant Peggy. My best friend Madison and I are in the same class. We've been friends since we were in preschool. We have a lot in common. We are kind, smart, love playing with dolls, and eating pizza. In class, we compete to see who can raise their hand the fastest when Mrs. Clemson asks a question. Madison and I sit together at lunch and play tag during recess. After school, I like to play with Warren, watch television, or read. When the weather is nice, Mommy takes us to the playground. My favorite time of the evening is dinner time. I love when my family sits around the table to discuss our day. I have a great family and a great life. It's so much fun being me.
That was so much fun meeting Kaliyah. And I love the fact that, you know, her father is an entrepreneur and makes money to buy lip gloss and slime. And I think you might have gotten me in trouble with my son when you said that, when Kaliyah said that she thinks her mom makes it up, that, you know, that they may hurt themselves. I saw his eyes kind of get wide over there. Yeah, I saw you. Okay, so what was your inspiration behind writing Meet Kaliyah?
So this book is based very closely on my real life family. Oh. I am a stay-at-home mom. My husband is an entrepreneur. He's actually here in the audience today. And we do have 2 children and a dog. So it wasn't hard to write it. Yes. And so my children now are older. They're 10 and 13. The book is based on when they were 6 and 3. Okay. So this is how, you know, we really live in our real life.
Okay. So is your daughter named Kaliyah?
No.
Okay.
We changed all the names.
Okay.
Very close. The only character in the book that has the same name is our dog, Louie. Everybody else has a different
All right. Name. Well, I'm sure your husband is glad that he can be an entrepreneur and buy slime and lip gloss, yes. Right?
Priorities.
Exactly. Okay. So if you could tell us a little bit more about yourself and, you know, what inspired you to be an author?
Yes. When I was younger, I always loved to read. I always loved to write. I used to write stories. When I was in elementary school, we had it was a competition called Write a Book. And the students would have to create their own book. It wasn't on the computer. You had to do it by hand. You had to make the cover. You had to write all the words, do all the illustrations yourself. Wow. And I enjoyed doing that. And I also loved reading when I was younger. And so I've always written poetry. In school, I studied communications, and I've continued to write. I used to work in public relations, but I've always wanted to write books for children. And so now I have the opportunity to do that.
So this is your first book. Do we have any more in the works?
Yes. And so this is the first one. The vision for Meet Kaliyah is to be the first in a volume of books. Okay. And so what I envision happening is that this would be the one where you meet our family. And then there's other books. When my kids were younger, and even now, but more so when they were younger, I noticed, like, taking them to the bookstores and taking them to the libraries, that there's a gap in literature, particularly featuring African-American authors and African-American children, and also families who are doing regular everyday things. Yes. So this series is going to help fill that gap, where you will see Kaliyah going on all kind of adventures with her family. Kaliyah goes to college. Kaliyah gets new glasses. And I know that you have a book about a young man who also got glasses. Kaliyah makes new friends. So it's just regular things that people do, but there's not there's that gap in literature and in media.
Okay. So, well, I am very interested in hearing more about Kaliyah. So we can't wait for those books to come out. But what would you say was your favorite book growing up?
My favorite book, and I brought it with me when I was a child, is Charlotte's Web. Okay. And this was my favorite book because I think when I read Charlotte's Web, I was around 9 or 10 years old. And I think it was probably like the first book that wasn't like a primary reader. It was a real chapter book, and it had real characters. And Fern was about my age. And so, you know, she's the main character. And then she had a lot of compassion. She was a very strong character. And I really liked how the author attributed human characteristics to the animals in the book. So there were different animals who also, exhibited different traits like kindness and caring and loving and worrying about somebody else before you worried about yourself. So I liked a lot of the themes in the book.
Well, that's great that you were able to take that from that book at such a young age, and and really inspired you to continue on to write and become an author, so that our friends here can get inspiration from your work. And so thank you so much for coming and being a part of our show. And thank you for sharing Kaliyah's journey. And we look forward to finding out more about Kaliyah. So for your chance to be able to win a signed copy of Meet Kaliyah by Miss Jennifer Roberts, please email us at readwithcarylee.com. Thank you for joining us. And if you're ever in the Prince William County area, please drop on by to Girani Coffee House. We tape the first Saturday of each month, and you can be an audience member as well. So join us here, and remember to grab a book and read.
We're reading with Carylee. We're reading with Carylee, reading with Carylee, reading with Carylee, reading with Carylee.
Thanks for watching another amazing episode of the Read with Carylee show. We have amazing authors coming by every week. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe below. You don't want to miss a thing.